Now, from bikes to running shoes, a former rugby player nicknamed the real-life Forrest Gump has become the fastest British person ever to run from LA to New York.
Gosh. William Goodge clocked up 3,000 miles in 56 days in less than 2 months, raising money for Macmillan Cancer Support and the American Cancer Society after his mother, Amanda, died 5 years ago from non-Hodgkin lymphoma.
And I'm pleased to say that we are joined by William this morning to tell us more about it. Congratulations
First
to
of all,
you.
congratulations,
wow.
yes.
Well done.
Very, very well done.
Very impressive.
And we don't even need to ask you why, because the motivation with Mum must have been immense for you, Will.
Yeah, correct. She's always been my guiding star since she passed away. She's given me an immense amount of purpose to try and make it mean more than just another sad story. We know cancer affects 1 in 2 of us. And everyone knows someone that's either suffering or has gone through it. So, yeah, it's a privilege to be able to raise money on her behalf using her memory and for Macmillan Cancer Support that personally helped her as well.
Well, the really amazing thing is, in terms of your time to do this, you were able to shave 10 days, not 10 hours, 10 days off the existing record. That is a lot, my friend.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's obviously such a big country. I didn't know how long it was going to take me. I needed to use this record that we found as guidance for me, just trying to get there as quickly as possible. But along the way, we kind of shaved off more and more as we went, and I kind of built into it. My first week was my lowest mileage, and then towards the end, I was doing a lot more than when I started. So, yeah, it's amazing what the human body can do, especially when you have a good reason to do something.
I don't know if we gave you the name the British Forrest Gump or if that was a name that you've kind of been given by friends, or, did the film inspire you, or did you see that parallel, or you're much more serious than him, obviously. But, tell us about the parallels.
I don't think I'm actually much more serious than him at all, actually. But, yeah, at some point it got thrown my way, and I don't mind it. It's kind of It lands quite well. It's quite funny. I mean, I feel I'm a little bit more refined than him. I can't actually grow that beard or that hair at the minute. So, yeah, it's fine.
What was your favourite stretch of the run? Because you got to see the country from a pretty unique way. Lots of people are used to doing it in the car, aren't they, whether it's Route 66 or whatever they go for. But what was the most spectacular?
Yeah, we were on Route 66 for a lot of it until we got to Illinois. But my favourite state was actually Arizona. We came from the desolate Mojave Desert in California, and then all of a sudden there was trees, water, these big red rock mountains. We were running through snow at one point just a day after being in the desert, as I say. So, yeah, Arizona was such a stark contrast and incredibly beautiful. So that's the one for me.
And you talk about you had a little support team, did you?
Yeah, I was very blessed. I had there was always 5 of us, so there were 2 guys capturing all this amazing content you can see now, and then Robbie Ballinger, who himself has ran across the US, and then a very, very close friend from London, Peter John, who's a great chef. He was really good to have around.
Well, were you ever in danger of not completing it, of backing out, giving up? Never?
I tend to when I'm in these situations, I feel immensely trapped, but this is in a good way. So my mental space, the only way for me to get out of what I'm doing is to finish. And yeah, fortunately I did.
That Mojave Desert that you're talking about in the Red Mountains, whatever, it's like a Martian landscape, and a lot of people would recognise the landscape from various films, particularly westerns throughout the years. That in itself must have been intoxicating for you, to carry you through to make you think, gosh, am I really doing this?
Yeah, it was incredible. Part of the time, it just didn't even look real. Yeah. Obviously, being from Britain, we have some amazing landscapes, but not on the scale that it is over there. It was, truly remarkable. You go around a corner and you can see the images in the videos now. It was like a movie in its own right, and I saw a lot of different landscapes.
Well, I went to explore the whole area and to study films that I knew, you know, the John Ford Westerns and various things like that, and just put them all in context. And, you know, where Fort Apache and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, and, you know, all these films were made, and to walk in the footsteps of John Wayne, where he made these films. And it was spiritual. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. So I'm sure your feet were lighter there than they were in other places.
Yeah, I was definitely flying at that point. There were points that looked like the Star Wars movies as well. You know, the first one where they're racing the, whatever it's called, the spacecraft. So it was very inspiring along the whole way, other than, no offense to Oklahoma, but it was like a copy and paste job. Every mile I'd get, it would look exactly the same again and again and again.
Yeah, good
well, Goodge, amazing accomplishment. Congratulations. And I'm sure your mum's looking down on you, incredibly proud of you. Thanks for talking to us this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go.